Hey guys, and welcome back to Motherhood by me. And in today's video, I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different. I'm gonna be just showing how I do my locks. This is my second time doing it. A little disclaimer: my kids will probably be making a little bit of noise in the background, but there's nothing I can do about that. So this was my second attempt. I'd previously done it for 2 days and I didn't install it well. I'd put too many locks and it was just uncomfortable and too thick, so I had to redo it. So I just do the single strands first, and this was probably the most tedious part. And oh yeah, I just wanted to say I had my son on my back because he was crying, but I had to still get my hair done. So doing the single strands, just because this allows your hair to have a little bit of flexibility in styling. Because at first I just had like 4 individual strands at the front, but now I put a lot more. And this is the most tedious part of the hair, and I just can wait to get this part done, over and done with, really. And then the back, I was kind of struggling to cornrow the back because my hair at the very, very back is really short. So if my locks had to fall off, that's probably the only part of my hair where my locks will probably come off. So it's not perfectly neat. I've never really been neat in parting my hair, but as long as it gets the job done, doing a protective style, pretty simple. Just getting that braid done. So the front of my hair is single strands and the rest of my hair is basically going to be cornrowed. Just showing you that I did the whole base. As you can see, it's definitely not neat. So you use the latch opens and shuts. When you put it in, you want it to be shut because it will snag and grab your hair. So make sure it's shut when you put it in, and then as you put it in, it yourself will open up, and when it opens up, you hook your lock in because the lock have got little hoops. Lock it in, shut the latch and pull it out. If you don't shut the latch, it will snag your hair. It happened to me a few times. So like I said, once you do the cornrow, the procedure becomes very easy, very quick. It took me an hour and a half to install the actual locks. If I didn't do the single strands at the front, I reckon it would have taken me a good hour. And if you know how long hair takes, you know that an hour is nothing compared to like if you braid your hair. It used to take me like 6 hours to do my braids, but I will never look back. This is my thing for now, and I like the flexibility. So as you can see, I take my hair and the lock and I loop them in. You take both, and basically all I did was first I attached the lock to my hair. As you can see, my single strands are still sticking out. The reason why was because I wanted to do the rest of my hair before I came back and did the single strands, because they'll take a little bit longer. Doing the rest of my hair allows me to, like, if I don't have time, I can still style it and finish later on. So I'm not doing the base where there's cornrow. So you just hook it in, hook it out, and knot it. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy. I feel like anybody can do this. As long as you got a good base, anybody can do this. If not, you can just teach yourself how to do cornrow. I taught myself how to do cornrow, especially on the other side of my head. I always used to struggle to do it because my hands couldn't angle properly, but I feel like practice. Because asking people to do your hair or going to salon, sometimes it's just an inconvenience. So I'm trying to just fill in the rest of my hair. It was just so quick. I was so happy at this point. And then now I've basically installed all my locks. So now I'm going back in and showing you how I did the single strands, which is the most tedious part. So I basically just unravel it, as you can see. Pretty straightforward. And then you take your hair and one of the pieces and you twist it around that. Then you're now remaining with 2 pieces that you now twist around. So it's kind of like you're twisting your hair twice to really secure it in, because it is a protective style. You want to protect every part of your hair. Make sure your hair is not sticking out, especially with relaxed hair. That has a tendency to stick out rather than natural hair, which would just sort of blend in, kind of. So I'm just showing you again. You just have to unravel it. So that's why I said this one for last, because it was the most boring, long process. Twist my hair on one of the strands and then twist it again. And I'll probably show how to take it out as well. Pretty easy as well. For me to do this style twice in 2 days, you know it's easy to install. I'm going to try and keep this for a month until my next relaxer. I'm going to show a little picture at the end of how I styled it, and that will be it. So again, I was trying to do a different method here because I was getting lazy. I was trying to just put my hair in without unraveling the whole braid, without unraveling the whole lock. I don't know if it didn't really work out. You don't want to do that. For me, I feel like it didn't make my hair secure, but I think I'm redoing it. I just cheated and put the little pin, the little, I don't know what you call it, clip thing at the top, because I was just couldn't be bothered. I think it was like nearly 10 o'clock at night. Kids were all asleep. My husband was, everybody in my house at this point was asleep. I was still out here doing my hair, so I just wanted to get it done so I could let the day be done. So I realized it's better to just unravel the whole hair, because that allows your hair to be secure, and it prevents you from looking bushy or fluffy. I was struggling a little. I was struggling to unravel that piece, but I just cut the video. So this is me when I'm done. Style it a little bit and it looks so much better. Not too much. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you've got any questions, please let me know. Thanks for watching.